Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, Tank12, however to call me, I don't really care, and welcome back to World of Tanks. This is just going to be a little video that I wanted to make real fast because I actually made a video about the equipment 2.0 changes, kind of a review on what it's all about, and I was basically very positive in the direction Wargaming are headed with the equipment. Obviously not everything is, still amazing, but I've noticed one thing that really kind of irked me, and I've just noticed it today when I played a little bit of 1.10. I've been playing my premium tanks, getting back into the credit grind to get a little bit more of that juicy credits there. And I've noticed that, I had some light tanks and some vehicles that had like no equipment, and back in the days, I think like a lot of other players, what I just did was basically since I have a mod, right, I'm using Solo's mod, and that allows you to actually get the equipment immediately transferred over to another vehicle if it's like equipment that you can put onto another tank, which used to be the repair kit, which used to be like the toolkit, the camouflage net, and the binocular. So when I kind of jumped over and I played a tank that I haven't played in a very long time, the HWK-30, the RU-251 Premium Tier 8, which basically it's almost the same, and I noticed I had no camo net on it. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go in there and pick a camo net. The thing is that I noticed, and something that I did not say in my review of Equipment 2.0, and which makes me really, really mad at this moment, is that you cannot no longer take away the camouflage net from your vehicle without spending either 10 gold or this demounting kit. Yeah. Now you might say Tiger Tank or TheFrXion or whatever, this is no big deal. You have those demounting kits, right? You have like 42, that's more than enough. Yes, but this is another thing that I really don't want to see. Wargaming have been on a very good path recently, but it's another thing, just as the ammo rebalancing idea that they had, which makes us in the end spend more credits or more gold, and in that case more real money that they can get out of us. So the problem that I have is that a camo net, binoculars, and the toolkit always used to be available to put on any tank. So maybe, for example, you've just unlocked a new vehicle. Let's go over here. Let's say I've just unlocked the Jagdpanther, and I don't have I don't have a lot of credits lying around. I don't have like massive amounts of resources to actually equip this tank fully with all kinds of shit. A gun rammer, gun laying drive, and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to put on a camo net. I just want to put on binoculars, so I still have a little bit of vision. And toolkit, they obviously changed that, so that is no longer in the game. So at least those two things you should be able to put over, right? Turns out Wargaming have completely taken away the option from us that we can just demount these things without having to spend anything. And that is a problem that I see right here, because it's not good. This is the wrong direction again that they're heading, which in the end makes you spend more credits to get these equipments on different vehicles or gold, because you have no other opportunity to demount this kind of stuff without using either this demounting kit or the gold that you have. So basically, if you have a lot of vehicles, such as I have, you can see 159 premium tanks. Okay, I don't want to talk about that at this moment, but you are kind of, playing vehicles that don't have like the full equipment, because it will cost you like so much time and so much money to put like equipment on every single tank. And I know I have equipment on a lot of these tanks, but I don't even have the opportunity to now put the camo net and the binoculars on some kind of tier 7 vehicle or some tank that I just unlocked, that I'm just going to be playing once or twice, like this vehicle right here. Okay, this has everything, but they're taking away this option from me, and I have to spend cash. I know I have 35,000 gold, I know I have a lot of demounting kit, but demounting kits, but I'm not the guy that is the one that I'm trying to talk about. I'm talking about the guy that is playing this game free to play, maybe bought 1 or 2 premium tanks, maybe has invested a little bit of money, doesn't have other resources to put into the game, which is totally fine, right? Because it's free to play, anyone can play it, and even if you've invested just a little bit of money, you should still be able to have a little bit of an easier time, right? So you're in the end getting screwed over by Wargaming and by their absolute greed, once again, to get more money out of you. And I just cannot think that this is a good idea, because I've just noticed, I was trying to put on more equipment onto a different vehicle, let's say, for example, this M48 Räumpanzer right here, and I just want to put on my camo net, and you can see no longer can I take one out of my garage, out of another vehicle. There are people that had like 1 camo net, 1 toolkit, and 1 bino, and then just used the mod or whatever, and they played one tank, waited, took away all the equipment, put it on the other vehicle, and then played with that tank, and you no longer had to spend massive amounts of credits on equipment. And you can see, look at that equipment. If I want to mount a telescope class 1, because there are 3 classes now, I'm not even able to pick a class 2 or class 3 telescope from other vehicles onto this and put it on, because, well, you need a class 1 binocular, as you can see right here, and I've mounted them on the Cromwell, the STA1, the LHM TV. And if I want to, let's say I want to pick it over, so let's go over to the British light tank, the tier 8 LHM TV. Right here it is, absolute piece of trash. And oh, there it is. Let's just demount it real fast. You can only demount it with these kits, and eventually you're going to be running out of them. I can guarantee it, you will not be gaining as many demounting kits as you will need in the end, because this is just how they're, getting us with, hanging a little bit of these demounting kits in front of our face and just baiting us. In the end, you'll have to spend either gold, or you have to rebuy these freaking binoculars and stuff for each and every vehicle if you want to use them. And that in the end is going to drive away players again, because, well, all of a sudden you're running out of credits once more. You're not competitive enough with other people such as me that have just all the resources to use this, and it's just blatant. It's again a bad way to handle this with equipment, because I thought like the changes to equipment, all of them made sense, right? Adding new stuff, adding the different classes so that it's cheaper for lower tiers and all that stuff, it actually makes sense, right? It's a good change that you have like specialities and you can individualize your tank to your playstyle. But it obviously, this is like a catching point once more. It's a small little detail, but it's so annoying, because it's something that Wargaming just is so good at, to constantly have a little hook in there somewhere that you get pulled back by, and which just keeps you back by a little bit. And if you pay just a bit of money, you can unhook that freaking thing and just move on. And this is one of the most annoying things that I can think of. I'm not sure if I'm reading too much into it, but it's another thing that I just really dislike. It seems to me that it's like the premium ammo changes, when they wanted to decrease the damage of your premium ammunition, and basically what that would have meant was no weak spots on the heavy tanks. You're just going to spam more premium ammo. In the end, you're going to be paying more credits to get like the amount of damage that you previously did. So the premium shell spam would have been the same, even worse probably, but you would have done less damage. And what would that cost? Well, in the end, the people would have just paid a lot more credits, thus needing premium time or more gold, and thus Wargaming would have, benefited. But you can see the people saw that, they did not like it, they called them out, and they rolled back those changes. They still want to change it, but we are not sure how that is going to be going from now on. But this equipment change, Wargaming, really, what the fuck is this? Give us the option to, at least for the binoculars and the camouflage net, to just put them on the tanks as we were able previously, because this is a knockoff. This is just, come on guys, you're just man, you're this desperate, even, I mean, for these two equipment types, because this is a standard loadout that anyone would run back in the days and still would run right now if they do not have the credits lying around to get more equipment. And I think this is a bad way to handle this, because the equipment changes are good. This thing though is a massive hook that I really do not like, and I hope you guys think about it again. Yeah, that's all I can say. I hope you guys enjoyed this little rant. Just let's talk about it. What do you think about these changes? Do you think it's just not really that important? I'm just making it a bigger problem than it actually is. It just annoys me because these little things, add up in the end, and then we have like massive fucking things, and this game would just go down the river once more, as it was doing like the last 3 years before they finally managed to change some things. So yeah, that's it. I'm heading out. See you guys in the next one.